Significant event that happened in the 1920s. Anybody here heard of Hazel Miner before? Okay, we got one. So it's a story really of a young girl that's about your age. She was just under 16 years old. She was about to turn 16. So she was a 15-year-old freshman. And back in the day when they had school, they'd have everybody in the same classroom. So she was in school the day that this blizzard happened with her two younger siblings here. And they actually made a movie about it. Anybody heard of that? It's called Hazel's Heart. And some of you guys might have heard about it, but it was filmed here in North Dakota. And a lot of the AI and stuff they filmed it inside the Kmart building up north by Grand Theaters. You guys seen that? It's been a building that's been empty for quite a while. So they actually filmed the movie in there, and we're going to offer up some extra credit if you guys want to watch that movie. It's available on some streaming services. Right now, I don't know if there's anything that's free, so you might have to pay a couple bucks to rent it and watch it, but it's a pretty good movie. It's about what happened in the 1920s, and that day they had this blizzard in center North Dakota, and Hazel and her siblings got stuck in that blizzard. So they kind of knew this blizzard was coming, and they went to school anyways. And after school that day, the blizzard was really starting to hit. So their dad came to pick them up with their horse and buggy, and he wanted to get them home safely. And what happened was, as he had the horse tied up, the horse got spooked and ran off while he was off doing something else. He was loading other things up. The horse got spooked, and while the blizzard was happening, it's whiteout conditions at this time, right? So you can't really see where the horse went, and it's really a strong story about what happened there. And so Hazel went off to try to find the horse with the two younger kids, and they ended up getting caught in this blizzard, and they ended up getting lost because in the 1920s, there's not street lights or anything, and a blizzard's going on. It's really whiteout conditions. So the dad goes home, and he tries to call as many people in the community as he can to come and help find the kids, because they're lost in this blizzard. And just imagine, as a parent, if you can imagine that happening, if you lose your kids for 20 minutes, I lost my kids in Target once accidentally for 20 minutes, and I was in deep panic mode. So he's calling everybody in the community to try to find out where these kids are. Maybe they went to a different house, got lost, and try to help find these kids. And it's so cold and the conditions are so bad that they decide to wait till the morning. So you can imagine that panic. You know, I'm sure the parents didn't sleep that night. And meanwhile, Hazel and her two siblings there are lost in this blizzard trying to find their way, and they end up getting stuck in this kind of a trench or a slough on the side of in the middle of nowhere. And all that happening, Hazel's doing her best to protect her two younger siblings there, which are around maybe 10 years old or so. So she tells them to lay down on the one blanket they had. So she puts this blanket down, and she decides to lay on top of them to try to keep them warm throughout the night. And she sings them songs, and she's helping them pray and telling jokes and just doing everything so they don't fall asleep. Anybody know why you wouldn't want to fall asleep? Because hypothermia starts to set in, right? You want to stay awake, you want to stay alert, keep moving if you can. So while this is happening, she's laying on top of them throughout the night. They're falling in and out of consciousness, trying to stay awake. They're falling asleep too. Every time she sees them falling asleep, she'll pinch them and try to keep them awake. So in the morning, when the search party goes out and finally finds them, they find the horse and buggy, and inside they find Hazel laying on top of her brother and sister there. And she's got her coat open, and she's completely exposed to the elements, right? She's really just trying to protect her brother and sister. And they find her, and she's frozen solid, right? She sat through this storm and really tried to protect her brother and sister. And when they pulled her off, they expected the same of the brother and sister as well, right? And what happened was the brother and sister were alive because of the body heat that she provided for them and kept them warm. So it's really a story of love and sacrifice, right? She sacrificed herself so that her siblings could survive, and she knew that she was not going to make it through the night. So as you can see, there's a little kind of monument that they made for her. It's in center, and I want to show you the trailer for that movie. Has anybody actually seen the movie? No?